time for baseball on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Kansas City Royals and the Chicago White Sox. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams are sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Lucas Giolito gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. We'll see if that starts in this one today.
At the plate, Adalberto Mondesi, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. And spring training is officially behind us now as the first pitch of the season is looked at for ball one.
First pitch, 110.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. And he will make a quick basket catch behind the plate for the first out.
Batting second, the third baseman, Hunter Dozier.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier. Past history with Lucas Giolito. He carries a .308 batting average. He's taken him deep once. In there, 0-1. Dozier, a native Texan who was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Still some cold in the forecast this time of year. 47 degrees at game time this afternoon. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Dero, you hit it nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not say complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Hunter Dozier goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Whit Merrifield next to hit. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Now the 1-0.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Nope, upstairs. match outside.
Jorge Soler would be next. 2 out, nobody on. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Fouled off. The 3-2 one more time. Is at the knees and called strike 3. Royals go down 1-2-3. Time for the White Sox to go to work. No score. Brad Keller is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
Stepping in, Leury Garcia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Garcia.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Now here's the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Phillips is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the third baseman,
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada. First offering on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Two balls and no strikes, the count to Yoan Moncada. Three and 0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
The 3-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Another payoff pitch. And he fouls this one off. Once again, a 3-2. Fouled away.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
The 3-2 one more time. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. High fly ball out to deep right field. So they're going back at the track. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting first, the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Standing in, Tim Anderson. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And the pitch.
0-1, no strike.
Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. And he is in there.
Boy, D-Roll, this looked like one of those easy 1, 2, 3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
In now, Eloy Jimenez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 1-0. Anderson's running. That's a strike to throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second.
I think coming into this series, they knew he was one of the guys that were going to have to keep quiet. But he's setting the tone right here in the first with the steal of second. He could end up being a big factor.
1-1. Here it is. And it's fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 2-2. A fastball, foul tip, but it sticks in the glove. No throw to first necessary, and the inning is over. An inning in the books. Scoreless on MLB Network. In is Jorge Soler. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The right fielder, number 12, Jorge Soler.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball, that ball.
Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in his zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Outside, 3-0 now. Due up next is Salvador Perez. A strike, and it's 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1.
You got a full count. 3-2.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. The next 3-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
And up steps Salvador Perez as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Now the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Garcia is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 66.
Settling in now, Ryan O'Hearn. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball swung on and missed.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Two and 1 to the Royals' first baseman.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
The 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
Hey, he started the offensive production with a bang right there. That's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one, driving that ball to and over the wall for a ground rule double, and he's basically able to stroll into second base.
And a ball 1-0. Fouled off. One and 1. Here it is.
Count is 2 and 1.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Through an inning and a half. No score on MLB Network. Edwin Encarnacion now set to lead off the home half of the second.
The first baseman, Edwin Encarnacion.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home. Hit in the air out to center field. Phillips is on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting 6, the designated hitter, Jose Abreu.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. And he fouls this one off. Bottom of the second here with no score. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Pitch on the way. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And now pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Mazara, the former Ranger, he was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. Down in order go the White Sox. We'll move to the third with no score. Striding in, Anderson Miller.
Leading up for Kansas City, the left fielder, Anderson Miller.
First pitch on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run, and good for him. Anderson Miller has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Into the box, Brett Phillips, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
14, Brett Phillips.
And now a pitch on the way. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. No outs, nobody on. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. In comes the center fielder, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Adalberto Mondesi.
Into the box now, Adalberto Mondesi, 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matty, and I think that pop out was just a result of poor pitch selection. Got to see the pitch over the heart of the plate. He chased well out of the zone, and as a result, didn't really put a good swing on that.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. One out, nobody on. 1-2 the counts of the Royals shortstop. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
The next 1-2 pitch.
That's in. Ball 2.
Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full. 3-2. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Now batting, third baseman,
Hunter Dozier digging in now. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here's a look over to first, and the runner will get back standing. First delivery to him on the way, and a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Mondesi, base runner at first with 1 out. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Runners on the move for second. Strike taken. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. Whit Merrifield waits on deck. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And this pitch misses here as well. Back-to-back walks now, but at least that'll put the force back in order here.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone, so you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
So first and second with 1 man gone, and Whit Merrifield will dig in at the plate. He's set. Here it comes. Strike taken up in the zone.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
First and second now, 1 man out. And he popped him up. In comes Mazzara, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 2-0 ball game, and he's safe.
the right fielder, number 12.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Into the box now, Jorge Soler. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The 2-0 on the way.
3-0.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Set to deliver on 3-0.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Called strike, and that'll run it full.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Boy, not close again. His 3rd walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Salvador Perez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
The 0-1 pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
And it's fouled away. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
A ball and no strikes. Given the situation, he's got an opportunity to break this game wide open. That's inside. 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
The 2-0.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
The 2-1 pitch.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
2 out, bases loaded. Fouled off. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's set the payoff pitch. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
Digging in to try it again, Michael Franco. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit, and not in time as the run scores. The throw here is not in time. He beats Grandal's tag.
Now back.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Row.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember, but without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
So now the White Sox manager will slowly make his way toward the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Dylan Cease is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Standing in now, Anderson Miller, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. The 1-0.
At the ball.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2-0 count, the pitch.
Ball, that's down.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here. As a pitcher, you have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
There's a strike with the fastball as he gets back in the count at 3-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. O'Hearn rounds 3rd and is digging for the plate. This will kick up against the wall now. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Brett Phillips will bat next, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Yeah, that's a little suspicious if you ask me, guys. Whenever you hit a guy with runners on 2nd and 3rd and first base open, the players in the opposing dugout take notice and probably aren't too thrilled about it.
Now at the plate, Adalberto Mondesi, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
1-1.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. This could be trouble now. It's 3-1.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
Bases are loaded here. 2 down. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
The batter, the third baseman, Hunter.
Now at the plate, Hunter Dozier. He's set and the pitch. Set to deliver the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. But not only do they take the lead, they also open it up a bit as 7 men come across to score. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. KC leads this one 7-0. And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Right side and right into the shift. Reined in. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Well executed 2-seamer on the outside corner that time. And that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So stepping in, Danny Mendick. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here it comes. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Inside and low, 2-1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Here it comes. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The center fielder, number 28. Leori.
Striding into the box, Leori Garcia. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. There to pull it in is Soler, and there are 2 away.
The batter, the third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
So digging in now, Yoan Moncada. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Fouled away. Two out with the man at first. Runners going. Strike called. Now the throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. MLB Network is back on the south side after this. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the fourth inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Digging in now, Whit Merrifield. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. There's a look at the final line for the White Sox starter. Not the opening day he wanted to have, unfortunately.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
Here comes the first pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. 7 runs, only 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Ground ball, foul down the left side. Two and two to Jorge Soler. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
At the plate, Ryan O'Hearn.
Number 66.
As he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0. Ground ball right into the shift. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, Deaver, with that stacked infield on the right side. To hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to, put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find a hole.
To the plate now, Michael Franco. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one.
Shut him down now.
The 1-0 home. Liner towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. O'Hearn rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll score easily, and they now lead by 9.
And that just pains a pitcher. They're already giving up a run in the inning, and he has 2 outs, almost out of trouble, but then serves up a mistake. The runner busted around the bases to score from first, and the hitter is in scoring position on second.
Into the box, Anderson Miller, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here.
Swing batter.
Right side, but it's well foul.
Shut him down now.
Here's the 1-1. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Two out here and a runner at second. And he misses again, ball 3.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there, pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And this one will be out of play off to the left. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
Now to the plate, Brett Phillips. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Come on, let's hold him.
First delivery to him on the way. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Ball 1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
The 1-1.
Nope, outside.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Ball.
3-1.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
The 3-1 pitch. Two down, runners at first and second. Ball hit on the ground for Anderson at short. And a leap over at first, but he comes down with his foot on the bag to record the out. Whew. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and a couple of men left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Royals out in front, 9-0. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Moncada swings, and it's hit very well to right. Looking up is Soler. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo home run for Yoan Moncada. First home run of the campaign for him. And they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Up top, it's 2-0. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hard hit toward the hole. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Number 74.
So now to the plate, Eloy Jimenez, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
So here's Jose Abreu as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The 1-0 pitch. High chopper to third.
Dozier brings it in.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Sox get one right back here on the solo home run. We're through 4. It's the Royals 9 and the White Sox 1. Now at the plate, Adalberto Mondesi. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Adalberto Mondesi.
Here's the first pitch to him. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Now here it comes. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Fastball laid off well below the knees. Hunter Dozier is on deck. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Ready for another chance? Hunter Dozier. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
0-1 the count. Has a look. Now the pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Now a throw over. And again a throw. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly. And again a throw. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Whit Merrifield next to bat. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Well, that stolen base was about as bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there.
Shut him down now!
And it's fouled away. 1 out and a runner on second base. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
Don't let him score!
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Garcia is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The right fielder, Jorge Soler.
So striding forward now, Jorge Soler. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he misses with it. 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
The 1-2.
Swing! Nope. I got to count 2-2.
2 out here and a runner at second.
Let's go! All right, let's win!
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Royals leave 1, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Leading off.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The right fielder, Nomar Mazara.
First offering on its way. And a good pitch there as this ball swung on and popped straight up the chute right around home plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Digging in, Yasmani Grandal. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First pitch coming, here it is. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. The windup and the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Fouled off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Mendez.
In now, Danny Mendick. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Skied into straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They trail big. It's 9-1. Top half of the 6th about to get started. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Salvador Perez. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Yeah.
The 0-1 pitch. Bouncer to the left side. Moncada gloves it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So coming to the plate, Ryan O'Hearn. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
All right, Chicago.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And it's 0-1 to the Kansas City first baseman. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. That misses. 1-2. One out, nobody on. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Standing in now, Michael Franco. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Now here's the pitch.
The count's 1-1. Swing.
And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Franco ahead with a 3-1 count now.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. 2 out, nobody on. He loses him on ball 4.
Now batting, left fielder, Anderson Miller.
In now, Anderson Miller. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And he fouls this one off.
Nope.
Missed low and inside with it. 1-1.
1-0.
A runner on first with 2 away. And there's ball 2 now.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. High in the air into shallow left center. On the run is Jimenez. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Kansas City, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. Digging in once again, Leury Garcia. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Clear that black. Clear that black. 0-1's the count.
The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
Drilled down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Up next for the White Sox, the third baseman,
Ready now for the White Sox, Yoan Moncada. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
The last at-bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is line to left. In there, a base hit.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer
The
job.
batter, number 7. Shortstop, Tim Anderson.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Now batting, number 74.
One out for Chicago here in the 6th. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball in there for a called strike.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Has a look. Now the pitch. 3-1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Hit the other way out toward right field. Soler is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The first baseman, number 23, Edwin Encarnacion.
At the plate, Edwin Encarnacion. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Wow, that's what a veteran hitter will do, right? Takes 2 really good pitches, both just missing the strike zone, and puts himself into a good 2-0 hitter's count.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Full count now. And here's the 3-2 from him. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him as they try to claw back. It's a 5-run deficit.
Is kicking himself right now. He worked his tail off to get out of that jam and was 1 strike away from getting there, and then boom, all that work goes to waste. From 0 damage to a 3-run homer in the blink of an eye.
Now the Kansas City manager will make the slow walk to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. He'll work just 5 2/3, but does leave with the lead. Jesse
attention,
Hahn
please.
is out from the
Now
bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the
Number
season.
32, Jesse Hahn.
Into the box now, Jose Abreu, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
1 strike.
Three runs already home here. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Back on it is the left fielder to the track, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. It's a solo home run for Jose Abreu. First home run of the campaign for him as they've cut this deficit down to 4. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Yeah, Matty B, you don't see this very often, D-Row, when it's cold and chilly like this. Wind blowing in a little bit, but we're still seeing a lot of home runs.
Yeah, Dan, I can't explain it. Let's just tip our hats to both offenses right now because they came to play. Moving traffic against this cold weather, not easy to do.
At the plate, Nomar Mazar, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Sent out to straightaway center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
The batter, Yasmani Grandal.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 on its way. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. This is pulled into right. Soler is there and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. We're through 6 full. The Royals lead it 9-5. Michael Kopech is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Number 34.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Brett Phillips. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Brett.
Here comes the first pitch. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. The windup and the 0-1. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Not a real good pitch there, 0-2. Probably not what he was trying to do with that fastball. He was trying to miss probably up and away, and he threw that one down into the dirt on an 0-2 pitch. Very rarely are you going to get hitters to chase an 0-2 fastball that's down in the dirt.
There to make the catch is Jimenez, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Adalberto Mondesi.
Into the box now, Adalberto Mondesi. It was a walk in his last trip. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A 2-1 count to the leadoff hitter for Kansas City. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Mazzara is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Hunter.
At the plate, Hunter Dozier. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Drilled right back up the middle. Scooped up. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. KC down in order as they can't add to their 9-5 lead. Stepping up now, Danny Mendick. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Miller arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
The batter, the center fielder, Leore Garcia.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Leore Garcia. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the two outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
So here's Yoan Moncada. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield, get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
The 0-2 delivery. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
To the plate now, Tim Anderson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that two-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Standing in, Whit Merrifield. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Weak grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch in the dirt, but swung on and missed. Grandal gathers, but no chance to get him, and he'll take first after striking out. So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Jorge Soler. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. The 1-0 home. 3-0 now.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Might have swung at ball 4 there. It's 3-1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
The 3-1. Now a rocket deep down the line in left. And that's off the left field wall.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding it to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
1-1.
Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Now batting,
Digging in, Ryan O'Hearn. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And it's quickly 0-2. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Row, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, and when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Into the box, Michael Franco, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Garcia is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Anderson Miller.
Coming to the plate now, Anderson Miller. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch.
0-1, no strike.
The 1-0 is a letter-high fastball swung on and missed.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
The 1-1 grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Brett Phillips would be next. The 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. It's a run on 2 hits here for KC. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Royals are on top 10-5. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. So here's the cleanup hitter, Eloy Jimenez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
2 balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
2 balls and a strike. Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off and the count runs full. The 3-2 pitch. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a solo home run for Eloy Jimenez. First home run of the campaign for him as they've cut this deficit down to 4. That's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one. Guys, what do you think's behind the hitting we've seen here today?
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely freezing outside. The last place you want to be is in a batter's box, and this offensive team is driving balls out of the yard.
This is what's crazy about the game of baseball, Hero. You would think under these conditions it would be all in favor of the pitchers. That has been anything but the case so far in this one.
Kevin McCarthy is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. In now, Edwin Encarnacion. As he'll take a look at the strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. McCarthy has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1. Jose Abreu is on deck. The 3-1 pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jose.
Up next for Chicago, Jose Abreu is working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
High in the air out to center field. Heading after it is Phillips. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Nomar Mazara.
Now batting, Nomar Mazara. Last time through was a base hit. He's set. Here it comes. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. Hit on the ground to third. There's Merrifield. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in, Brett Phillips. He'll start things off in the top of the ninth as they look for a little insurance.
Phillips.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fly ball out to right field. Headed after it is Mazara. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Adalberto Mondesi.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Adalberto Mondesi. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know it, one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
So now to the plate, Hunter Dozier, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here.
Let's do this, White Sox.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball two.
Get him down now.
And this pitch is inside, and he can't find the zone all of a sudden. 3-0. Whit Merrifield will be next. One out and a runner on third. And he misses with one here. It's ball four. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and one away.
Almost looked semi-intentional there. The bad news is that there are 2 men on base. The good news is that an inning-ending double play is now in order.
Jimmy Cordero enters the game with one gone in the top of inning number 9. Whit Merrifield will be the first to greet him here, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and only one out. From the stretch, hit out towards second, and that'll get on through into right field for a base hit, and the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
Stepping in now, Jorge Soler, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Oh, and 1, here it comes. First and second now, one man out. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Standing in now, Salvador Perez, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one, and looking to improve on a 1 for 5 effort so far. And he falls behind 0-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. And there's strike 3, so we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. Royals settle for just the 1. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. KC leads this one 11-6. Digging in the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th. First offering on its way. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat to the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
At the plate now, Danny Mendick. 1-0 the count. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Here's the pitch.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
To the plate now, Leury Garcia.
And it's grounded just foul down the line.
2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Chopper to short. Mondesi picks it up. Throw on to first will be in time to get him. And the Royals move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
Well, the die was cast in the 3rd inning when they posted a bunch of runs. After that, they did everything they had to just to wrap up this victory.
11-6 the final score in this ball game. The Kansas City Royals led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Brad Keller gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Lucas Giolito allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Kansas